Hey guys, this is Jeannie with Jeannie Touch of Class Glam, and I haven't been able to film because I've had some health issues. I'm feeling okay, and so I thought I'd come on and film a few videos and get right back started again. We are in this shelter in place, and I want to wish everybody a healthy and sane shelter in place. If anybody has lost anybody, my heart truly goes out to you and your family members. This is a very trying time for people. There's a lot of controversy and a lot of arguing on Facebook, and it's really quite sad what's happening. But I just want to say I'm sorry if you know anybody who has succumbed to this COVID-19, and please keep yourself safe, shelter in place. And at some point things will be different again. There's always hope and things will get better. Anyhow, I wanted to kind of do some videos because, okay, sorry about that you guys. You know, it's so funny, I have the camera on a thing, I forget what you call it. But anyhow, it gets tilted and it looks tilted behind me, and I have an astigmatism, so I can't tell what is tilted and what isn't tilted. So anyhow, today I'm going to talk about a few different things. I made a few videos today. I've had problems with my camera, blah, 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 but here we go. So today I'm here to talk about this amazing, luxurious, gorgeous, coveted Lemare, the bronzing powder that came out this for 2020, summer 2020. This is beautiful. I absolutely love this palette. First of all, the packaging is gorgeous. This is like a bronzy copper, it's actually like a copper packaging. It looks like a sunburst. It came with a cover over it. And the inside is amazing. It's got 3 different things in here. It's got a highlighter, a bronzer, and then a blusher. I feel this is a multi-use palette, and I did use it today on my face all over. It's pretty much everything I've used on my face except for my mascara, my eyebrow pencil, and my lips. Other than that, I've used it on my face for everything, for my eyes, for my cheeks, for contour. I love this palette. It's extremely expensive. It is about $100, but the thing is that I found with this palette is that you can use this palette for everything, and it's gorgeous for the summer. You can do a light bronzy look, you can do a darker bronzy look. The color is beautiful and sheer on the eyes, and I'm going to bring you up close in a few minutes. I'm going to show you what I did, and we're going to get going and show you the video where I did this look. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified of my future uploads. I would greatly appreciate if you join my family and subscribe. If you feel so inclined to do so, that would be wonderful. And any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I promise you I will get back to you. And of course, I will list everything that I'm wearing in the description box below. So let's just get started on this look. Okay, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to try this bronzer and see what you think. So I'm going to show you really fast. This is the Lemare bronzer. The packaging is probably one of my most favorite packagings. It's smooth on top, but it looks like a sunburst kind of, and it's kind of a bronzy, blush, just a whole lot of gorgeousness going on there. And then this bronzer has 3 different colors. I'm not going to blind you. It's got 3 different colors. The top is a highlight. The center one is a bronzer. And the third one is a blush. There's different ways that you can use this, and I'm going to show you the way that I'm going to use this summer because I'm completely and totally enamored with this little palette here. Let me go ahead and show you swatches. And by the way, Lemare only comes out with 1 bronzer a year. It's called the bronzer powder. This bronzer is extremely expensive, like beyond what anybody should spend. But if you use it the way I'm using it today, then if you use it the way that I'm going to show you to use it today, then I feel it's perfectly acceptable, and it's definitely worth the price tag. Okay, so anyhow, you guys, this bronzer retails for about $100. I know it sounds crazy, right? It's a little crazy. However, because it's got so much gorgeousness in here, I'm going to show you a way to use this that if you feel like really indulging, really splurging, and having one palette that you can use all summer long, this is the palette, you guys. This is it. This is the palette. This palette is amazing. I absolutely love it. I think it's perfect for the perfect bronzy look, the perfect eye look, the perfect highlight look. It's perfection. As far as I'm concerned, it's total perfection. So let's go ahead and let's get into what the swatches look like. The first swatch is of the top one. That's the highlighter, and it's very close to my skin color, but you might be able to see. I'm gonna have to do that a little more. It's right here. Now, it's not really showing on the monitor, but it's super pretty. Oh my gosh. The second color is the bronze color in the middle, and this is this color here. This color can be, well, I feel like I can't do these swatches good. How about there? My arms are sun damaged, so it looks kind of bad, but anyhow, this is the bronzer, and this bronzer is gorgeous. It's very neutral. I feel it's very neutral. And then the shade that I love the most in this shade is so beautiful on the eyelids. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Is this shade right here, which is also really hard to see. But I got myself pretty tanned up here on the face. This shines. So let's get into how I am going to use this palette. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and use a brush to kind of do a, and it's got some kick up, so just be real gentle. This probably is not the best brush for it. This is an It Cosmetics brush. I'm going to use this to kind of contour my face. This blends out so beautifully. This is not a first impressions. This blends out, oh my gosh, so beautifully. I can't. Like, look at that. I just can't stand it. It's so pretty. This, I think, quickly became my very favorite when I got it. And this brush has been really, I used to love this brush, but I don't love this brush anymore. I feel like this brush isn't doing the job that I needed to do anymore. So I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to use this It Cosmetics brush. It's a contour brush. I feel like this is giving me more of what I need. It's enabling me to blend things out a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to dip that in. It's got some kickback, so just be careful. Because I'm having surgery next week, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had Botox or anything for well over a year because none of the doctors wanted me to have it because of what was, gosh, let me pull my shirt up, you bitch. Sorry, I'm wearing a little strapless bra and it keeps falling because it's loose on me. Anyhow, I'm gonna have surgery and I'm gonna get a little Botox done too, but that's not gonna be till the end of the month. Unfortunately, but I am going to have some of my own fat injected into my face so I don't have to have fillers, and that'll last me about 3 years, he told me. So I'm really excited about that because, you know, as you get older, your cheeks flatten, and my cheeks literally gone. Like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I was getting a lot of filler and stuff, and it looked amazing, and now it just looks bad. So I'm just going to kind of blend this in to the skin. I have a hard time with this, but it blends in very easily. So I got a little contour here, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to contour underneath. When you contour underneath, it makes the shadow from the contour or the bronzer appears to make you look like you don't have gels as much. Or in my case, like a double chin that I've gotten as I've gotten older. The wobble. So, I feel like that looks pretty good. I am going to take some concealer and I'm going to conceal some of the areas that are problem areas for me that are kind of working against this sort of contour, and I'm just going to kind of blend it on out. Okay, other side. Okay, I'm going to also contour under my eyes real fast. I mean, not contour, what am I talking about? Conceal. I'm using the new Kosas concealer and I like it. I've used it a few times. I'll review it at some point when I do all my clean beauty. I've kind of been testing it out lately. And I pretty much like it a lot. I think it has good coverage. I think it doesn't crease that much. I think it's not so thick that it's hard to blend. I mean, look at this. It blends out really nicely. Concealer does. Let's look like on the... Yeah, I mean, this concealer I think is pretty nice. I'm kind of happy with it, to be quite honest with you. I think they did a really nice job. Okay. Maybe just a tad more, a tad. Okay, so I went ahead and did my concealer. I've got some contour going. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the contour up to my forehead a little bit. I don't have a big forehead, so I really don't have to contour up here, but I like to contour a little. Just give myself a little dimension. And I think I'll add just a touch more. You want to always contour right under your cheekbone. You don't want to do it too low, you don't want to do it too high. Just right under your cheekbone to make it look like you have cheekbones. To hollow out your cheeks a little bit, you know. Okay, so I feel like that's pretty good. I don't know how, it looks different in the monitor than how it does in real life. So it's really hard to see what you're seeing or tell what you're seeing. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take this absolutely gorgeous color here. And I'm gonna put that on my lids. That color pretty much kills me. And I put some of the concealer on my lids to use as primer. It's not really real primer, but okay. So I'm putting this on the lids. It's so pretty. It's a very sheer wash of color. I think it's gorgeous though. I'm really pretty much hooked. Let me do the other side and then I'm going to go in with the darker color for the crease, the bronzer color. I feel like Lemare needs to come out with this eyeshadow palette that has this color in it in a huge pan, the size of my bedroom. so I can use it forever and ever and ever because I love it that much. I always felt like I looked better with less makeup than more makeup. I just like playing around with makeup, and I love that. Look at that, you guys. I love it. So let me go ahead and I didn't even finish what I was saying. I just feel like I look better with less makeup. For me, it always looks better, and it's always what I've done, but I really like playing in makeup, so I'm going to use my Sonia G, and this one is my Sonia G Blender Pro. Where is my crease brush by Sonia G? I love these Sonia G brushes. Here it is. This is the Crease Pro. I'm using the Sonia G Crease Pro. I'm going to go in with the bronzer in the palette, and I'm just going to kind of bring it down. And bring it up to define the crease a little bit, which I usually do this part first, but I'm doing a little backwards now, but that's okay. It works, however. Okay, so now that I have both of those on, I'm going to go and I'm going to put just a little bit of the highlighter under my brow bone. I have not done my eyebrows today, but I will for the film before the end of it. I'll do it off camera though, because it just takes me 5 million years to do them, and nobody wants to see me struggle with my eyebrows. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a Sonia G Blender Pro, and I'm just going to kind of blend it out a little bit, just ever so slightly. Because I don't want it to look heavy, any of it. I just want it to kind of be there, a wash of color. I feel like it's hard to see both sides, but now when you use the bronzer for the crease color, you guys, just make sure you tap it off. I just tapped it off on my wrist because it does have a little bit of kickback, and you might not want it to be as, you know, crazy pigmented. Although it's not super pigmented for what I'm doing, it's just a wash of color, which I think is stunning. What I'm going to do now is, I forgot I had done this before. I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to dip it into the light kind of peachy color in the bronzer. I'm going to spray it with MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to apply it on the lid like that, just in the center to get a little more color out of it. Ugh, this, I think I'm just in love, like seriously. This is all I'm wearing this summer, I swear. I am wearing makeup this summer because I have to wear this. Okay, so I did my contour with it. I went ahead and I did my eyes with it. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bronze my face all over with it. So I'm going to take my big fluffy It Cosmetic brush. I love this. It's so beautiful, and I absolutely hate going into it and doing it, but I'm doing it. And I'm just going to kind of go all the way around. I'm going to tap off a little bit, and I'm going to start bronzing my face. Oh, so beautiful, this bronzer. I'm going to go across here, my nose, because it looks like I'm a little... You want to have a little bit across the bridge of your nose because when we're out in the sun, we do get sun on our noses because our noses all stick out. Maybe some not as much as mine, but it still does. Okay, so I went ahead and I bronzed up the face with that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a blush brush and I am going to get into, that's the only thing, I wish they would have made this color bigger, but they didn't. And I'm just going to kind of brush it on the cheek. Oh, so pretty. I'm going to do the same to the other side. A little more. This bronzer is the best. And I'm going to put a little of that over my nose too because you want it to kind of look sun-kissed and brightened. Okay, now I'm going ahead and I'm going to take a fan brush and I'm going to put it in the highlighter, the top portion of this bronzer, and I'm just going to highlight. And I love Lemare, their highlights are very subtle. I don't like highlights that are like so in your face. I did not contour my nose and I should always contour my nose, but so I like when the highlights aren't so much in your face. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do the rest of my face and I will be back to show you what the end result looks like using the Lemare, the bronzing powder. So anyhow, you guys, if you like this look, then go ahead and comment down below. Tell me if you'd like me to review or what you'd like me to review that's coming up, or that you have and you don't know how to use, or that's been out on the market for a while and you want to learn how to use it. I would be happy to help you out in any way I can. And obviously I'm learning every day too. But if you would be so kind to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell, I would be so grateful to you. And also thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Mwah.